G'day everyone, we're here for the Penrite Preview. It's myself and Lee Holdsworth from Penrite Racing. We're at the Townsville 500 and yeah, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's unreal. We're staying at one of the best hotels we've stayed at all year.
We don't tell everyone that.
No, we don't. It's actually going to be a ripper weekend for weather, so really looking forward to this weekend. Should be a ripper. But Dave,
Yep.
what have you been up to, mate, since the last round in Darwin?
What have I been up to? So Darwin, I left Darwin. I went from Darwin to Thredbo.
Oh, yeah?
So I went from 33 degrees to -3 degrees. Went skiing for a few days.
Unreal.
I loved it. I love skiing.
That's cool.
It's the best thing in the world. Everyone's on holidays up there. Everyone's happy, friendly. There's nothing better. Nothing better. If I could go back, I will.
Yeah, I'd love to go skiing again.
I know, it's good. What have you been up to?
Actually went up
Been away for 3 weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. Well, but yeah, I just got home from a holiday from Mum and Dad's place up in Gold Coast, and also Alana's parents up at Sunny Coast. So it's been good. And now feels like this is even more of a holiday until we get on track.
Then
It's all business.
Why do you love coming to Townsville? What about the event that brings you here?
Look at this.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Doesn't get much better. There's not too many rounds where you get to experience such a cool place and do some. We were meant to go snorkeling today, but we missed out on that thanks to our flight being cancelled. Cool stuff when we come to northern Queensland, and plus the track is just awesome. The fans get right behind it. The whole event just really lifts the place up, and you can feel the vibe. So, really cool event. Yeah, street circuits. Love street circuits. So, good to be back. How about you?
Yeah, I just love. I love Townsville. Kind of reminds me of where I grew up. I grew up in Albury-Wodonga, which is, about 100,000 people. This is obviously 200,000 people, so it's twice the size, but it's got that sort of country city feel to it. So yeah, it's kind of reminds me of home. Plus the track's cool. It's good layout, street track. It's just good weather. It's beautiful. Good place to be. No, probably my favourite memory here is 2015, maybe. I probably should have won both races here.
What happened?
One race I should have passed Winterbottom, and the other one
I had teammate.
Yeah, my teammate. And the other race I had an engine misfire a few laps from the end.
Okay.
And then Mark passed me because I thought my engine was dying. It just flamed out. Turn two.
Must be the place for engine dramas, because I had an engine drama back here in 2009, the first event. So that was my first pole position.
Oh, you got first pole here, didn't you?
Yeah, first pole here in Townsville. So that was a cool memory. But the race, I should have won that first race, and we had an engine drama about halfway through the race. So hopefully it's a good weekend for you and I. We don't have any of those dramas.
I remember the first time I come here. It was 2009. I did the race, and my leg was that sore. It was so sore just from the street track, and you spend so much time on the brake.
Can be brutal.
From heel toe, the outside of my leg was so sore. That's all I remember.
I've hardened up since then, though.
Well, no, they changed the pedal to make it softer so I could push it.
There you go.
I didn't realise you could do it when I first started.
You know what's cool about this weekend is where we thought that the Darwin livery looked so good, the Indigenous livery, that we'd run it again up here in Townsville. So we're running that again, which I think the fans are loving.
Yeah, it's nice.
And cool to continue that celebration and recognition of the Indigenous people.
Yeah, that's good.
So yeah, that's going to be cool.
Hopefully the livery's faster than it was at Darwin.
Yeah,
it wasn't that fast.
No, it wasn't that fast in Darwin. But we think we may have made a few. Well, we haven't made any livery tweaks.
No, we haven't.
But we think that by tuning the cars up, they might go a little bit faster.
Hope so.
This weekend.
I think we'll go all right this weekend. What about Couchy? He's going to engineer your car?
Yeah, that was a bit of a surprise. So, Will Davidson, my engineer, called me yesterday and said he's got his family's got COVID. So
he's got the dreaded virus.
The dreaded virus, yeah. So it was a shame not to have him come along, and I hope him and his family are doing well. But yeah, so now I've got Couchy on board, which is cool. And I just said to him, look, if you can give me the car that you gave those boys last year, we'll
win 2 races in a row.
We'll win 2 races in a row. Said leave the rest up to me. So yeah, that should be pretty cool. And I think Couchy's pretty excited to be back on the tools as well. So yeah, it's gonna be good.
Do you think we've got a winning chance this weekend?
I think we've got a chance. I think everyone's got a
Everyone's-
chance.
No, technically, they don't.
No?
I don't think so. No.
No,
You know,
probably.
the slower cars, they can't win
Yeah,
the race
no, you're
unless you know unless the huge drama happens,
Yeah.
like it's 1,001 chance. But the slower cars,
That's
they
true.
just can't win.
That's true. But the best thing about this track, I think, is the strategy plays a huge part. So I think, you know, everywhere it's important to qualify well, but if there's one place where you can actually fight back for let's
A
say
decent
top
result.
3 from a bad qualifying, it's here. But we'd like to qualify well and do well in the race. So yeah, I think that we certainly have a very good chance of doing very well up here.
Well, it's going to be tough because we haven't run a hard tyre here
No.
in 6 years, I think. So this is a hard tyre round, and then during the race we're allowed one set of super soft tyres. So you know that's going to throw a strategy nightmare for the smart people. Luckily, they don't leave it up to us because we stuff it up every time. Yeah, I don't know. I've always driven soft tyre here for a long time, and I don't
Yeah.
know if my head can get around being on a hard tyre.
Yeah, we haven't.
Do you know
been
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It's
you know, just
it's the
Your
thing.
brake markers change a little bit, the feeling
it's-
changes a little bit.
It's a low grip circuit
Yeah.
as it is. So when we go to a soft tyre, cars are going to slide around a lot more. Tyres will heat up a lot quicker, but obviously the hard tyre hangs in a bit longer also in terms of its longevity and, you know, its degradation. So
Might make it hard to qualify.
yeah,
You know, getting your
it could,
tyres up.
it
Like,
could,
there's a few factors we've got to think about.
for sure. So plenty of challenges for the weekend, but yeah, let's hope we go out there and have a good one for Penrite Racing.